Eddie Partridge here. Today we will be talking about the Toronto Raptors because so much disrespect has been coming towards the Raptors over the last few weeks. Absolutely ridiculous. Stop disrespecting the Toronto Raptors, the 2022 NBA champions, 2021 and 2022. Man, it's getting ridiculous, the things people are saying about the Raptors. Right now, the Raptors are technically the 10th seed in the league. But, Raptors are obviously a playoff team. We're obviously going to make the playoffs this year. It's kind of a given. The Raptors have always been best in the regular season and then just stepped it up slightly in the playoffs, except for last year. Had a bad playoff run. But the Raptors were making the playoffs. Yeah, correct. Thank you. The reason that the record is so low so far is just so many different reasons. Recently, it's been because of COVID. Siakam, Van Vliet, OG Anunoby all have been out. Norman Powell and Kyle Lowry are two great all-star level players. But can they lead a team to a very good record? No. Can the team adding back OG, Siakam, and Van Vliet lead the team to the 1 seed in the East? I mean, we almost did last year. 2 seed. Just saying. One thing people like to forget is that the Raptors were this close from winning the championship, making the finals last year. One bad Pascal Siakam Van Vliet game. One bad game. The Celtics, they were playing their best basketball of the year. The Raptors were playing terrible, and it was still this close. And sure, my prediction last year was wrong about who was going to make the finals. But if you really look at it, it was pretty much right. Because the Jazz, they were this far apart of a Mike Conley shot from beating the Nuggets, beating the Clippers because the Nuggets beat the Clippers and the Jazz are better, and then probably beating the Lakers because Anthony Davis and LeBron could not do anything around Rudy Gobert. And then the Raptors would have beaten them in the finals if my East prediction was right, and they would have beaten the Heat if the Raptors didn't make it, which they didn't. But I was basically right because you look at the Jazz this year, and everything I predicted about them has come true. It just took them a year to actually fulfill what I was saying about them. And the Raptors, they're going to do the same thing in the playoffs this year. You just have to wait and be patient. The COVID, the injuries, it's just been so terrible for the Raptors. Siakam, he's been steadily improving and getting better every month throughout the year. Van Vliet is an all-star. I don't care what the voters said, but he is literally one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, best on-ball perimeter defenders. I don't care. OG Anunoby, again, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. And then Kyle Lowry, still the same Kyle Lowry we've seen for the last 20 years. He's getting old, though, but whatever. It doesn't matter. He's Kyle Lowry. My final prediction here today, since I'm going to give a final prediction, the Raptors, they are going to finish with the 6th seed. They're going to win the first round against either Milwaukee or Brooklyn or Philadelphia. Easy win against all three because the Raptors are better. It's because they got Chris Boucher in the middle to guard all of them and much better defensively than the Nets. It's just not, it's a dream matchup. The second round, we're going to beat either one of those three again because it would be playing a 2 seed. And for the same reason, we beat them too. And then the Eastern Conference Finals, we'll play them again. Brooklyn, we're way too good defensively for them to stand a chance against us. Okay, Philadelphia, Chris Boucher is just going to shut down Embiid just like Gasol did. Embiid is scared of the Raptors. Without Jimmy Butler by his side, he has no chance. Okay? The Brooklyn Nets, beat them. Philadelphia beat them. The Bucks, OG Anunoby, Chris Boucher, Pascal Siakam trio. Boom! Bye-bye, Giannis. You stand no chance. The finals will beat probably the Jazz, just like I predicted last year. Again, I predict things perfectly. I'm the best prediction analyst in the history of basketball. It just took a year. It's just going to take a year to go into effect. We'll see that. Come back to this video when it happens. Eddie Partridge out, yo.
Yeah, dream girl, dreaming, I be dreaming. Missing all the days you got me feeling. I said I love you, babe, you know I mean it. Hey, yeah, dream girl, I be dreaming.